Hello and welcome to the live stream. Gotta pull this up so I can read everything here. We are at the campfire again. How's it going, everybody? I'm just trying to blow this up here. Never works. There we go. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me okay? On the microphone. Very quiet. Well, I'm not yelling yet, just yet. The sound of the crackling. Yeah, you guys can hear that. There we go. Now I can see everything. This is good now. I should probably put that in front of me. Yes, the title says this is a live stream with No Egg Craig, and No Egg Craig's in the chat talking to me. He's going to be a little bit late. He's on his way over, though. Don't worry. I'm sitting out here with Zeke. We're having a real good time. That's what people used to say back in the day. Like when I was a little kid, I'd see movies of my dad back in the 70s and 80s. And he'd say something like this. We're hanging out here at the campfire. We got the kiddos running around. In my case, I got the doggy running around. And we're having a real good time. It's like kind of an 80s vibe, 70s vibe. Now it's more like modern day. It's like, hey everybody, what's up? I'm live here with So I want to take it back a little bit. We're gonna take a little break. And we're gonna go way back. We're having a real good time. We're gonna sit here by the campfire. It's pretty hot, so I'm a little bit of ways, and I hope you guys can all hear me. Audio is good. I like that. I like to hear that. Let's hope it's still good when Craig gets here, because that's why I never like to make plans. I never like to make plans because something always happens. But everybody wanted me to like let them know when I'm going to go live, so I set 7:30, and there's a couple things that didn't work for 7:30. One of them, we're hearing things in the woods again. Are we going to see? I'll tell you, I got a story for you, but anyway, the phone's not all the way charged, so let's hope that it doesn't lose power while we're doing this live stream. That's the main thing. That was the main thing. Just try to get this set up here by 7:30 because it's going to get dark in about an hour. But it's going to get a little bit darker here than it will normally because I'm covered in a bunch of trees, a lot of shade. Okay, so I'm glad that the audio is working good here. Got this little microphone. It's just a setup. It's just a lav mic. Zeke, what are you doing? That is a hot fire. I'm sweating. I am sweating. I took a hike today. 3-mile hike. It was fun. I do. Joey, I like the 80s vibe as well. So we're going to say more so we're having a real good time than we are going to say, hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Maybe I should start doing that from now on. How would I not charge? Well, the thing is I was gone. I was out hiking, and then I had to pick something up at my brother's house, and then I had to get gas, and then I was in 5 o'clock rush hour traffic. By the time I got home, I put that phone right on the charger. It's been charging. And it's only at like 78%, so let's hope that we have enough juice. It's a newer phone, so I'm hoping we do. It worked last time. What's for dinner? What is for dinner? Well, I had a smoothie so far. I just actually had the smoothie. I did a nice long fast today. So before this stream, I had a smoothie. And when Craig gets here, we're going to make a little snack. So I don't really know what's for dinner. Not yet. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier right now because the last like week or so I've been eating total junk food, and I need to get back on track. Oh, it is nice out. It's a nice summer day out here. It's actually pretty hot. Aside from the fire, got this fire going. How are you guys liking my campfire videos that I've been doing? Not the live streams, but the actual cooking videos, the Dutch oven and stuff like that. I got some more videos that I filmed, getting ready to edit and put those up for you. I really like them, but the problem is right now I'm kind of running out of wood. I'm hearing things in the woods, and so is Zeke. You guys probably don't hear it because lav mic. It's hot in California too. I don't doubt that one. Where in California? Upper, lower? Cristal. What's up, Cristal? Vegan makeup share in the house. Yeah, actually, I did do them as a reel, but the original is the video on YouTube. The campfire videos. Dutch oven. We got some peach cobbler. We got some blueberry cobbler. We got a delicious pizza, and then we got a mystery meal coming up that I haven't edited yet. So I'm trying. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been trying to really pump these videos out. I've been putting out. I used to put out one video a week, and now I'm doing like more like 4 or 5 a week. You think they're so high quality? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Crystal. How's how's California treating you? It's pretty hot out there. I hear it's hot. Joey says it's hot. What's up, Jen L? Orange County. Okay, okay. Is that um don't make fun of me. I don't know everything about California, but I've been in a lot of different places. Is that where like Huntington Beach is? Actually, people make fun of me for saying Huntington Beach, so it's Huntington Beach. Is that Orange County? I was there with Noah Craig actually back in March. Oh, you missed it because you're never. Hey, that's okay. You saw the Instagram ones. I actually the full video is on YouTube, but I like the Instagram ones because it's nice. It's to the point. You got a little bit of campfire ASMR in there. That's what I'm trying to do from now on. I found that the videos are kind of changing as far as like what people want to see. So instead of doing like full on videos where I'm like talking through the whole thing, this is the way you do it. I'm just gonna do the video. I'm not even gonna talk. And then afterwards, if I want to voice over, I'll do that maybe. South of Los Angeles. Oh, okay. Like so I'm wrong. Well, no, maybe not. Like Anaheim area. Okay, okay. So yeah, Huntington Beach is part of Orange County. Yeah, yeah, I've been there. I've been to some good restaurants there. I forgot the name of them, but they were good. They were good. All I have to do is go back in my videos and see which one it was. Who brought the dandies? Jen spots the dandies. Do you see the dandies from there? I don't know how I look in the frame. Well, actually, I do it right here, but I got it blown up, so I can't really see too good. There I am. Okay, okay, that's me. Yeah, that's me. We're having a real good time. Um, yeah, we got some dandies, and who bought the dandies? I got to say, those dandies are straight from the guys from Dandies. So they sent me an exorbitant amount of dandies last year for the movie. So around October time. So they're still good. They're still good. I got these little mini packs, and I got the big packs of the minis, but these are the big marshmallows in a little mini package. And I got a whole box of these. So we're gonna make some. We're gonna make something tonight. I see that you spotted those dandies. What is that? There's a doggy down there. I don't want my doggy to see that doggy. Okay, no, you gotta go sit down. Go sit down. You're fine. You're fine. Go sit down. What are you smelling? Are you having a real good time, Ziggy? Are you having a real good time? Yeah. Here comes the dog. I don't want you to see that dog. Please do not run down there. Come here. Why don't you sit down over here? No, why don't you come over here and sit down? I'm trying to read something. How hot is it in California? It was like 82 today when I was hiking. And I never wear shorts, so I was pretty hot. I don't never wear shorts, but I rarely ever wear shorts. I used to when I was younger. Freeze the dandies. Ooh. I got another shipment of something else that you just reminded me of when you said that. Hey, Zeke, we don't do that. We don't lick the dandies. They're not for you. Get away. Get away. Can you guys hear the crackle of the fire? The crackle of the fire. I know it's like one of those news mics, so I got to keep it right here in order, or else I sound like this and you can't really hear me. And that's not very pleasant. So, this chair is not really that comfortable, you know. But I don't have any. This isn't even mine. I do have them, but my chairs are not here. They're not with us. Where is Craigie? Where is Craigie? Here he comes. I know this is not my neighbor. This is Craig's here. 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 He still is. Zeke, come here. Come here right now. Right now. Sorry if that was loud. Come here. Zeke, get over here. That other dog is still downtown over there, so I gotta make sure my dog's not running down that hill. I'd rather him be running up that hill. But now he's running down that hill. Whoa, heavy metal vegan in the house. Thank you for that super chat. Hold on. Thank you. Coming through with the super chat. We got the 999. Whereas in Indy, I left him inside. You know, Indy, he's getting old. And although he probably would have hung out with us for a little bit, he would have wanted to go inside. And I don't like to do these live streams if they're not in my site. And Zeke will stay here in my site. Whereas Indy will go over there and sit by the door. And then so I just left him in there. No, we're not going to go down there. There's a doggy down there. What did you have to say about that, huh? What did you have to say about that? Do you like the 80s vibe? Oh, I got to get the other microphone going for Noah Krager. Nope. I think that the way that I have the video set up, which I can't really see because I think Craig has to sit on this side. Am I right? On the right-hand side of me, your left. Oh, Pittsburgh Veg Fest is tomorrow. It's going to be fun. I was just talking about Pittsburgh today with someone. We were talking about the Monroeville Mall. Yeah, I need to get back to Pittsburgh. What is also something else? Oh, the Buffalo Veg Fest is tomorrow, I believe. There's no egg, Craig. Is there another dog there? No egg Craig is in town. And he looks like Chris Chambers from Stand By Me. Come here, Chris Chambers.
Buffalo
is tomorrow.
Veg Fest is Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Come on, Zeke.
I don't want to be eating that chocolate.
Okay, we're going to see if this works. Craig says this doesn't work for him. The chocolate you can put right there.
I don't want him to eat it.
He's not going to eat it. So we got we've got 2 bars of Hercules candy chocolate coming right at you from the zombie apocalypse. And we're having a real good time over here, Chris Chambers. Have you ever seen Stand By Me, Craig?
No.
Who in the chat knows what I'm talking about? Chris Chambers? Gordy did it? Gordy LaChance?
T-shirt and blue jeans.
Yeah, we're talking about back in the 50s. I never had any friends like the ones I did when I was 12. Jesus, does anyone? Okay, here we go. Please tell me that these work. Okay, this is my mic, and this is Craig's mic. Do we both work?
Oh.
Do they both work? Do they both work? Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, okay. I just gotta put it.
Yeah, it's like we got the same chair, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Different color. I don't have another microphone stand, but you can just put that on your shirt.
Okay. We'll see if this
Sitting
works.
here with Chris Chambers.
Did they comment? Hey, you know what? We can actually find out if it works by just listening. Hey, it actually sounds really
It
good.
actually sounds really good.
Huh. Let's, you know what, let's do.
It sounds really good.
Yeah.
It actually sounds really good.
Oh, wow.
This is so
okay, well,
awesome.
I don't want it to... Oh.
I love it when technology works, but
Yeah.
my phone was only at 78%, so
No, this is great.
I'm just hoping we have enough. Craig's looking pretty slick right now. He's got the Chris Chambers look, but he's got the Jake Gyllenhaal haircut. He's looking real slick. Heavy Metal Vegan gave us some heavy metal gods in the super chat. 2 guys and a dog. Just 2 guys and a dog. See, I'm more likely to be talking with a microphone in my hand. I feel like I have to be talking.
Oh, I know. I found that out when I went
Words,
to
words,
Expo
words.
West with you.
Yes.
Because I would just like handle the microphone and then...
And I start talking. I start talking.
Ow.
I'm like, you know what? Wait, what was that thing we said? We were like, oh, I want something to drink. I want some chocolate. There's
Oh, yeah,
chocolate.
and
There's
then,
a
like,
drink.
Things would just like appear.
I need to go to the bathroom. There's the bathroom. It was like, dude, I need a lottery ticket. Didn't work.
Or cash. I'd settle for cash.
What's going on here? I feel like I hear something. Oh, I do hear something. It's the
Am I going to
It's the
Vegandale next month? I definitely want to go to Vegandale next month.
Vegandale. Is it a one-day thing? See, here's what I don't know. I need to go to either Expo East or Syracuse Veg Fest, which I want to do both.
So I want to do both too, but I say that we just come back, like just don't go to the last
a day late, a buck
We get
short.
the best of both worlds.
Best of
I mean, the
both.
best would be going to the last day of Expo East
The
when
last
they want
day.
to unload everything on you.
They want to give us, but remember last time we did get a lot of stuff, but
It wasn't as much.
it was like everybody was packing up way too early.
Yeah.
They were gone.
Yeah. And whereas like I think the year before we didn't have, or several years before, because it was like what 2019 last time we went. I think it was Good Planet was going to give us like a huge bag of cheese, but we didn't have anywhere to put it that would like be refrigerated, so we couldn't take
The
it.
first expo I ever went to, Dea was brand new,
Yeah.
and they loved us. And when we and it was Expo East, so they gave us all of their cheese. I mean, boxes and probably like $1,000 worth of cheese. And we loaded my car up, and I didn't even have enough places to put. I ended up giving some of that to.
Oh,
well,
wow.
he insisted to buy it off me, but Joel from Strong Hearts,
Oh, yeah? What
he
a
had
guy,
he had
huh?
to take some of that cheese because he was out. And I'm like, dude, I got all the cheese in the world, man. Well, there's a picture of John sitting there with all this cheese over his head,
Yeah.
boxes and boxes.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So like a restaurant bought cheese from you.
Pretty much, yes, exactly. Not even pretty much. Exactly.
I'll show you like my video I made recently about making friends at a vegan event. Like so you have any experiences where you've made friends at a vegan event?
I don't like to make friends, Craig. I like to run away from people when they come my direction. No, yeah, I've made friends, and
Like,
I think,
can you tell a story? I mean,
well, yeah, I mean, almost every expo I've been to, like, I love going and seeing all the new products, but usually afterwards, which we didn't really get to do too much, but back in the day, after the expo, we would go to meetups, and I would meet all these people, and before I knew it, like, I've got all these new friends that I've met because of the expo. Also, the vegan cruise, everybody there I became friends with, and most of them I'm still friends with to this day. Actually, that's who we stayed with when we went out to California.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you're making all video. I guess I inadvertently made videos about that, like becoming friends, but you're actually showing that you're making friends.
Right. Yeah. So I wasn't sure if you had like an extra interesting one to share or something. If you wanted to. I mean, it's your live stream.
I guess I would have to think more about it, but let's hear a little bit about yours.
Oh, like when I went to
Chicago?
like my recent one. Oh, yeah, when I went to Chicago. But like, well, yeah, both of them I went to festivals where like my intent basically was to make friends.
Oh, they're saying that your audio is a little bit harder to
okay.
hear. Like how much harder?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so is it better if I hold it up like this? Because I had it on my T-shirt before, so you guys can let me know if.
Maybe I'm
T-shirt
just
doesn't
holding
work.
mine too close.
I don't know.
I
No,
think
you're
that's it.
sounding good because like when I was on my way up here, I was listening to the live stream, and I heard you saying like, oh, if I pull it away, it doesn't sound as good, and it really didn't. It sounded like a lot better. It was like closer. Yes,
mean, I
hold
have
it.
that other
okay,
one
so
on
I just
there.
have to hold it. Well, that's fine. I can just hold this. It's fine. But yeah, like I went to both festivals just like with the intent to make friends because I went alone. Like usually, a lot of times I'll go to these like Vegandale and Expo West and like stuff like that. I'll go with you. So then like I'm going with a friend or I'll go with like other people. But this time I just traveled alone. I was just traveling around Chicago by myself, and I did that earlier this year too. But yeah, the main thing was like I just went up to people who I was like, oh, you look interesting, and I was just like, I would either ask like, hey, have you guys seen anything that looked really good today, or like, what is your favorite thing that you had today? And then like people just wanted to tell me their favorite stuff, which usually that's a good thing. Like if you ask someone like what their opinion is on something, everyone wants to tell everyone their opinion. That's a good way to start.
I think in today's day and age, people don't expect that, and when
Mhm.
you like really get them off guard,
Yeah.
and then they're like, then they get
Like,
excited.
you want to know what my favorite thing is?
Right, right, right. I'm looking in the chat right now. Welcome to the channel, Belinda. Glad to have you. They want to know, did you go to the Chicago Diner? I did go there years ago.
I went there twice. I went there very recently. Went to Vegandale, and then earlier this year I just did like a solo trip to Chicago.
Jeez.
I got the Monte Cristo, which a lot of you guys recommended, and that was better than the first thing I got, which was still good, but it was just like I like a sweet breakfast sometimes like a savory one, but this one was like it was like overly sweet, which I don't say often, but it was like a French toast cinnamon roll, which is interesting. It
French
was good.
toast cinnamon roll.
But the Monte Cristo was my favorite though.
Yeah, I would never do that. I would never. I'm not that kind of person that would go alone. So like, props to you.
Thanks, man. I think it was like during the pandemic I realized that I actually like doing stuff by myself. Like, I always wanted to go camping, but I never. It's like so hard to get people to go, just like scheduling wise, you know. So then I just went by myself, and I was like, oh, I actually enjoy going by myself, which I never thought was gonna. I never thought I would.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think I'd go camping by myself either. Maybe with the dogs. I don't know. I feel like I'm camping here in my backyard every
Yeah.
night. It's the feel
You
that
could
I
set
get.
up a tent if you want.
And
I
I'll
mean,
be out here
have
like by
somewhere
the
to
fire
sleep.
by myself. Well, I'm never by myself. I'm always with my dogs.
Yeah.
But I'm not with any other people
Oh,
here.
I'm by myself a lot. I actually
me
really
too.
like buying. Oh, and like without any dogs, I mean.
Right, right.
Yeah. Well,
It's different.
so I had the money to move out before I moved out, but I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna like living by myself. So then I waited to move out with Kara, and then we had like a roommate. And then by the time now that I'm just living by myself, like the first week or so that I was living by myself, I was like, oh my God, I was like, I should have just done this a long time ago. I was like, I like this even more.
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
Is that a tick? No. Joseph Michael wants to know, can you get a picture with me if I go to the Vegandale? If I go to Vegandale, if I'm there, yeah,
Go
then
find
run
'em.
up to me and let's take a picture.
Find the zombie.
We'll do another picture. If you're just joining us, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. Here with No Egg Craig.
Oh, Scottish Highlands. That sounds cool.
That does
for
sound good.
camping.
Scottish Highlands. Reminds me of Connor McLeod. You like to go to movies by yourself because friends talk too much. That is true.
Yeah, I don't like to talk during movies.
I hate it when somebody's like, that's the guy from Lost. Check this out.
You're gonna like this one.
I'll tell you more about this when we leave, but just remind me. Oh wait, you missed it.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yep. Or like, if I watch a show, Leah is like kind of a culprit with this. She's like, "What's that? Who's doing that? Why did they do that?"
Where do I know
Like,
that? Where do I
"Oh
know him from?
my
Where do I know
God."
him from?
It's like, Leah, if you just watch, you won't have any more questions. While I'm answering you, you're gonna be asking another one because you didn't get the what else was going on.
Have a good night, Christelle. Vegan Makeup Share is
Oh,
off.
good night, Crystal. So when are we gonna?
We're gonna. Well, whenever you want,
You wanna do it now?
if you want.
I do.
Okay. We're gonna make something. We're gonna make some s'mores.
Mhm.
So Craig brought the chocolate over from Hercules Candy, and then I got the dandies. But we don't really have graham cracker, but that's okay because I like this better. It's these vegan Biscoff.
Oh, like the American Airlines cookies.
American Airlines.
And Delta, I think Delta.
Stay
a lot
away
of
from-
United, I think, has them too.
Yes.
Just
that's it.
airplane cookies. I'll just
Airplane
have-
cookies.
I'll just have to really project, I guess, when I'm when I have my microphone on the shirt,
Yes.
so I can use both.
You know what?
hands.
Maybe I'll just put mine on my shirt too while we do this because I can't really hold
We'll just
this.
yell. Hey, Craig. What's up, guys? Welcome back to your favorite campfire.
Okay, here we go. If this audio is not as good, I apologize, but just for while we're doing this, we're just gonna do it.
How many Marshalls we got here?
I got tons more, so eat whatever you want. I don't even
Okay.
really like marshmallows, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
For a s'more.
I'm gonna do this for a s'more because I haven't had a s'more in a while.
Oh, it says that there's, on here anyway, it says 2 servings per container, and each serving is 2 pieces, but there's like 8 marshmallows in here. Someone
Add
didn't
it
math
up.
that
Add
very
it
well.
up.
It's like I made it.
Add it up. Isn't that Violent Femmes?
Violent what?
Before your time, Gregory.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna toast these. I like them to be nice. Oh, I'll tell you a story about marshmallow. Zeke,
I'm gonna stand over here where the smoke's not blowing.
okay. When I was a kid, I was at my neighbor's house, right next door to my parents. And they had this like little makeshift kind of like, almost like this, but more in a square, a fire pit. And I was toasting a marshmallow. And I wasn't paying attention. And my marshmallow was a total fireball. It was on flames. And my friend's like, your marshmallow's on fire. So I went, there was like a gate over it, like a, I don't know, like
A grate?
A grate, not a gate.
A great.
And I went to pull it off, and it stuck on it like a fishing pole, and then it snapped back, and a fireball marshmallow landed on my face right here. And I was like, ah.
Oh, it probably like really stuck to you too.
It
The
did.
sugar.
I didn't really get any burns though. I mean, it hurt, and I got it off really fast, but that could have been worse.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
We're getting a bunch of.
Oh wait, I should open the chocolate. Is there a difference? Are they the same?
What? Yeah, yeah. A bunch of acrylamide on here. I'm sure Dr. Greger would be very happy.
Dr. Greger.
Just kidding.
I was just talking about him today. He just did a video about soy milk being the best milk for you.
Oh, good. That's my favorite. That's what I go with. It's just like how creamy it is, and it's higher protein.
Yes, and it's all around better for you. So that big smear campaign from the dairy industry saying how bad soy is for you, soy is the best milk for you. And they were trying to say, there was a campaign led by the dairy industry saying that the plant milk is not better for you than dairy milk. And Dr. Greger put it to the test, and looks like...
Zeke is just looking for someone to drop something.
Don't drop that. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not too young for that.
All right, guys. That's toasty. I'll see if I can.
He's like, Craig is the weakest link here.
That's what he's saying. Can we get a picture of that? Can you guys take a picture and send it to me?
Who wants to screenshot this?
This is our screenshot for...
I'm going to squish her.
Do you have your... Oh, can I get your phone and get a screenshot?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Well, we could actually just take a photo, too.
Well, that's what I meant. Fame, I'm gonna live forever.
How do I... Okay. I feel like this is hard to...
Here, why don't we just get a picture of this?
Okay. Like this?
Yeah. But there's... Okay, wait. As soon as that goes away. Hopefully it will. It doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, I guess just do. Just do.
Oh, just like a normal one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you take it.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think that took it.
Yeah.
I don't have the same phone. Okay, guys, ready? Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never had with these cookies before.
They're so good. How many calories do you think this is? 729.
Probably like 6, right? I mean, it's vegan. Vegan food basically has no calories, right?
Right.
Calories don't count when it's from plants.
Zeke, you need to sit your butt down. Here. No more. No more.
Huh.
I hate giving the kids sugar before bed. Okay.
from sugar in the morning.
Isn't this so much better than a graham cracker?
Mhm.
You know, normally what I do is I use a peanut butter cup, but Craig came over here with some Hercules chocolate, so you can't pass that up.
Where do you get those airplane cookies?
I think you can get them pretty much anywhere, but I got these at Bargain Grocery for like 99 cents for the whole bag.
Wow. When are you gonna take me to Bargain Grocery?
Whenever you want to go. My mom went there today. She texted me. She's like, Chris, I went to Bargain Grocery. I'm like, cool, what'd you get? Well, not much, but.
Your imitation of your mom is always so fun. And then I met her, and then like we were like just talking about vegan treats, and then she would just like interrupt us with questions.
Mom, hi. Are you watching this? Yeah.
It was funny. It was a good time. No, your mom was super nice though, but it was just funny. Like we were just talking, and then she would just interrupt and ask you a question.
That's my mom. Craig met my mom for the first time. I've been friends with him forever. And he met my mom for the first time like a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. No, Zeke. I'm sorry if we haven't been paying attention to the questions right now. We're covered in chocolate.
Jen L says she wants s'mores now. I don't blame you.
Do you guys want to come on over and have some s'mores with us?
Zeke, I know you do.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Creature.
Pecan milk. Whoa, that's crazy. I've never heard of pecan milk before.
Of what?
Pecan milk. I didn't know that was a thing.
Pecan?
Yeah.
I have.
Pecan. All right, let's start a war. Is it pecan or pecan? How do you, just read it phonetically how you guys think it's spelled or how it's pronounced.
It's pecan.
We all know how it's spelled.
I used to say pecan.
I still say pecan.
When I was little. And then everybody got mad at me. You're saying it wrong, Chris.
My family would think that it's wrong English to say pecan.
Pecan Sam. Toucan Sam.
Pecan.
Whew. This is my backyard. I gotta redo this.
Pecan, heck yeah. Pecan, pecan. Oh, it looks like pecan is winning.
Pecan.
Pecan. Pecan? Is that what you meant by Holly? Pecan?
The wrath of.
Why did you go vegan and start your channel? That's a long story.
Maybe we better direct if it's a long story. Maybe we better direct them to your channel for that.
I don't know if I have a story.
I think
like a concise one.
I think that both of us have told that story a billion times.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a legit question, but
yeah.
I feel like we should talk about other things and just go watch our channel because we both have that story.
I mean, I could tell like a quick version. Like, well, the quick version.
Craig got sick. He turned vegan. Then he got better. Hello.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, like I was paralyzed in a wheelchair, diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and then I was told to be on medication the rest of my life. Went vegan, don't need medication anymore. But then when I was first diagnosed, I went on YouTube, found there was like almost no videos about my autoimmune disease, started making videos about my autoimmune disease so that other people got diagnosed would be able to go there. And then, I just realized that I liked making videos, so I started making vegan content, and I started making candy making content. Now I do both. And here we are.
Craig used to literally be in a wheelchair, not even be able to stand up, and now he's like lifting weights, running marathons. I mean,
well, nei've never done a marathon.
We'll have a marathon, right?
Triathlon. It was a sprint triathlon.
Okay,
so it was just a 5K.
To me, it's the same thing.
I biked a half marathon, I guess you could say.
Ooh.
Are you gonna have another s'more?
I'm not, but if you want one, go for it. I'll go get some more marshmallows if you want one.
Oh, did we already go through all the marshmallows?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of marshmallows. So
no, there was like 8 in that bag.
I gave 2 to Zeke.
Oh.
No, I think there was only 6.
Oh, okay.
You had 2, I had 2.
Yeah.
And Zeke had 2.
All right.
If you want another one, I'll go grab more.
No, that's fine.
Because I can still talk to everybody from up there. But, hey, guys, I'm in the house.
That's fine. I went to a Mexican restaurant today. So I
Where?
had some good food. Mexican. Was it
Alto Cinco?
No, it was a better place than that. I'll have you guess.
The XO Taco?
Nope, better. The best place for Mexican food in
Syracuse?
Yes.
Oh, Chipotle.
No, it was what's the other one? Moe's.
Moe's.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't go to Moe's.
Okay.
that was a joke.
Oh. Well, okay. So I don't know then.
Trini Vegan says Taco Bell. Yeah, I went to Taco Bell.
Oh, is that where you went?
No, I didn't. No, it was
Chalupa.
Margarita's Mexican Cantina.
See, I never would have known. I don't
Have
know
you been
that.
there?
No, I don't even
Oh,
know where it
that
is.
place is good.
I've never even heard of
I
it.
got some vegan fajitas, but I didn't even take a picture of it.
Because you were so hungry.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
forgot.
it was a business meeting. I took Scott and Jake out for lunch, and we just like talked YouTube. So
I don't think I think my brain automatically makes me take the phone out and take pictures before I eat everything. But I've never even heard of that.
yeah, it's good. It's downtown.
Downtown.
Anything that says cantina is good.
Doo, 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 doo,
Yeah, what
doo.
about the one on Mos Eisley?
Yeah.
I've heard that one. I've heard good things about that one.
I don't like you either. Or either.
You see the one where they asked, what was his face? Han Solo, the guy who played Han Solo. What's his name?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. They asked Harrison Ford, like, who shot who first, you or the other?
What did he reply?
And he was like, I think he just said like, I don't care.
That's the Han Solo reply.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
care.
like a Harrison Ford.
That
Han
wasn't the
Solo.
question.
He was just playing. He was just playing himself. Like,
Well, I will tell you from having a good memory and being a kid from the 80s, Han Solo shot first. Fact.
Did Craig cut his long hair? Oh no, I must have left it at home.
The marshmallows were evenly divided, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's still looking for more, but there's no more. You're going to catch your butt on fire. Why don't you go sit down? We're having a real good time. What else, guys? Anything you want to ask me and Craig or Craig while we're here?
Before the sun sets and we turn
Because
into pumpkins. It's going to set in
vampires.
17 minutes.
Vampires.
Vampires turn into pumpkins at night. I've heard that's true. Is that true?
I need a man bun for this weather. Yeah, I don't want to lean over the fire to put a piece of wood on there and then my hair just. That would suck.
May the forks be with you.
May the forks be with you. You got a good screenshot for us, Sandra?
Nice.
Nice.
I knew she was going to do it.
Thank you.
I wasn't sure if she was in the chat, so I didn't say anything, but I was going to say, who wants to take a screenshot, Sandra?
Does she take good screenshots?
Oh, yeah, she like, if I ask her to, she's done it before.
Nice.
So that's why I was going to say, hey, Sandra, who wants to take a screenshot?
Will we please do another creepy video for Halloween? That was a.
Oh, yeah, that was a
Maybe
fun
we
one.
should make a part 2. Whatever happens.
Yeah. It was, did we ever talk about, like, what happened while we were shooting it?
Yeah, I think in my
Like,
video we did.
The, well, about, like, the guy who stopped us.
Oh, no. We talked about the.
Oh, yeah, that one. Well, basically, there was, like, this, I don't know, it was, like, a park ranger or something like that. He came up to us. He's like, hey, do you guys have a permit to be here? Because you have to have a permit to be there if you're going to camp there. We weren't planning on camping there, but we had sleeping bag stuff there, so it looked like we were going to be camping. He's like, you guys have a permit? I was like, no, we're not sleeping here. And he was like, you sure about that? You got a sleeping bag out right now. And we're like, well, we're actually shooting like a video, and it's for Halloween, and we have to.
He's like,
you know,
if I come back and you're still here.
It's like, I swear, I was like, hopefully we will be gone soon. I want to sleep in my bed tonight.
Ashley, I don't plan on ruining my hair. Thank you. And are we going to any expos or events that we plan on going to in the near future? We want to go to Expo East, which is in Philly in September. And it also falls on the same day as the Veg Fest here in Syracuse, New York.
And it's the same day as Toronto Vegan Now.
Oh, the Toronto one. Yeah, I never get
day.
to make that one because I always go to the expo. I've never been to the Philly one though. I've only
Toronto
been.
one seems like it'd be fun.
Also, this Sunday is the Buffalo Veg Fest,
I'll be there.
which I always go to, but this will be the first year I probably won't. Heavy Metal Vegan coming at us again for another $9.99.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you so
generous.
much. One for the both. What was the last movie you guys saw in theaters? Mine was Mission Impossible. You know, I don't think I can answer that because I don't remember what I
actually don't remember either.
I don't remember what I saw in the theaters because it was before the pandemic.
Mine was relative. It was I went to the movie tavern. Oh, I think it was the movie where they had to sign Michael Jordan for Nike. Do you know what I'm talking about? They had Matt Damon in it. The movie was really about signing Michael Jordan to Nike.
Oh,
Though.
I
It wasn't
think.
really about Michael Jordan.
Okay,
They
yeah.
didn't even show the kid's face.
Okay, yeah.
I remember what it's called though.
I don't know what what I saw. I really don't know the last movie I saw. It was probably some dumb movie. Um,
Mission Impossible. How? That's
it just
a
came out.
while. Wait, really?
No, a new one just came out.
Oh my! How many are they gonna come out? Is this like?
They're gonna keep doing
Did
them
they have like
forever.
a farewell one with Tom Cruise, or are you gonna still keep doing
He's
them?
gonna do them until he dies doing his own stunts.
Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna go. Do you ever go to Texas?
I've been to Dallas, and I went to Dallas a couple years ago,
There's
Eh,
Dallas Vegan Dale.
and I went to Bell's Restaurant. Dallas
How's my
Vegan
armpit
Dale.
smell? Smell pretty good.
He's smelling it. He's making sure.
I was in Houston earlier this year.
I started to. Well, I didn't start. I was going to watch the third Guardians of the Galaxy last night, and then I just didn't do it.
Mm.
And then there was another movie that was like, oh, the new Avatar is like over 3 hours long.
Mm.
I'd have to do that in like increments. John H, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. We got some 9.99s in the house tonight. Thank you guys.
Everything goes right back into the channel.
You met me briefly at the Worcester Veg Fest. I haven't been there in a few years. That was always a
Where's
fun one
that?
too.
Like Massachusetts?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's the last one I was at. I think Miyoko was there, and Danielle, Vegan Treats.
Mm. What was your first veg fest that you ever went to?
Oh, there was one here in Syracuse.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. It was like 2009 or something,
Oh wow.
and it wasn't even like anything. It was like just kind of a couple tents.
Well, they probably had like 4 people go.
Yeah.
I mean, now we're having a pop up from Southern Fried Vegan later this month. I think August 22nd, I want to say, or something like that. It's like a random Tuesday night. There's probably gonna be more people there than there was at that festival.
I probably, other than that one, which was a long time ago, I think there was also another one way back in like 2000 that was like just kind of like a gathering, get together, veg fest.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't anything what we have today.
Mm.
But other than that, it was probably either the Buffalo Veg Fest or the Albany Veg Fest.
Mm. Remember, we went to the Albany Veg Fest in 2019, I think, and we stayed in like a real sketchy Airbnb.
Yes.
We put a chair up against the door to make sure that if someone tried to get in, I mean, I don't think it would really stop them.
That's where we ate all the pizza.
Yeah, this is where you had a pizza eating contest, and I demolished you guys. Although I think Chris, I think
let
Chris
you.
went into it like, I just want free pizza.
Sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'll be part of this. I'm hungry. It's been chilly where you are. It's nice here. Like, we don't even need the fire yet. But if it was a little chillier, that would be more comfortable. Why is Craig's leg acting like a resting on a bar below the knee?
I don't even know what that means. I know he's talking about my leg swinging, but I don't think I know.
Stacy, you did miss the s'mores eating. It had like 729 calories in it.
I'm very protective of New York pizza too. Someone said. Good
Sabrina,
gold
I'm
leaf.
right there with you. I always feel like there's probably some kind of hidden camera in an Airbnb. You're very protective of New York pizza. What do you mean very protective, T? I used to work at many pizza places. One of them was New York Pizzeria.
Hmm. Well, the screen looks a lot better when I make the quality better. Like I just clicked on the settings cog.
Oh, it's better now? It looks better?
Well, yeah, it was just me. Like I had to just go to the settings cog because I think it was automatically going to like 144p. I just had to go to the settings cog and then click advanced and then like 720p, and or maybe it's 1080. I don't know.
What are you doing, little? No, what are you doing? Are you trying to get me all muddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? I know you don't have to go potty.
It's a Zeke boy. A wild Zeke appears.
You can actually get some kind of device that'll check for a camera.
Hmm.
It'll find like an infrared.
You should just do something so gross that they're just like, you know what? We're gonna turn the cameras off for this guy.
Yeah. Joseph Michael, I never found out who sent us the non-vegan pizzas. Twice. They did it through the internet, so literally it could have been anybody in the world. Could have been another country.
Oh, Ashley says she wants to try Screamers
Oh,
pizza.
Screamers is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's real good.
I've had it at Vegandale and at their
We got a
location.
nice fire going on, guys.
We're having a real good time.
We're having a real good time. We should have made pizza in the Dutch oven while we were here.
There's always next time.
Dutch oven pizza.
Favorite metal song?
Wow, heavy metal vegan.
What a generous dude.
Thank you. Favorite metal song. When you say metal, now what? I mean, I guess there's like a ton of. Well, I don't know. Like, I would probably go back to the old days and say probably Iron Maiden, Wasted Years, or I also like In Flames, No Ordinary Story, but that's like newer, but not new, but newer for me. More like 20 years ago, 25 maybe.
I don't know if it would be considered metal, but Stein and Stein by And One.
I don't know that one.
And some For Whom the Bell Tolls, pretty good by Metallica.
Holly, thank you for that super chat, because you guys are both a 10 in my book. Thank you.
Thanks, Holly.
Oh yeah, the new Game Changers.
There's
Yeah.
another one?
I like the first one. I'll
I
like
like
the
the first
second
one,
one too.
I had no idea there's going to be a second one. I'm a bad vegan.
I'm a
Especially a bad
vegan.
vegan YouTuber.
Now you know.
We're supposed to be all on the up and up.
I wish I could teleport too. That would be an awesome superpower. In fact, the movie Jumper. Watch that movie. Underrated. It's got Hayden Christensen.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Yep.
One? Yep.
Wait, who plays his mom at the end? Is it
I think
Ashley
it's,
Judd? Wait, no.
Haven't seen her.
What?
Haven't seen her? Yeah.
Yes.
It's her. She's a really good actress. Michael Lyon had a good question.
No, Michelle Pfeiffer maybe? Wait, who?
New vegan products you're excited about this year?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't remember what they were talking about at the expo. Do you? Oh, I didn't see anything. So what did you think of our songs, by the way? Heavy metal. What did you think of our songs? He's probably like, that's not metal enough.
That's not metal. Yeah, I would say metal's not my favorite genre of music, but I can certainly appreciate it.
Wait. Don't say anything. Is your favorite singer still the same singer that it was like when you first told me? Don't say it. Don't say it though.
I'm not going to.
Yeah,
I'd say that's probably my favorite artist still.
Okay, you guys guess. I like guessing games, man. I'm the gatekeeper of guessing games.
I think a couple of you already know who my favorite artist is.
Okay, who's Craig's favorite singer? Do we need to give clues?
Well, let's wait until they...
Okay.
Yeah.
The guessing commences.
How many people have you convinced to go vegan? What about like in real life, not online, because that's impossible to count.
Oh yeah, we literally online and everything. In my 30 years of being vegan, probably literally thousands.
Mm-hmm. But in real life,
I can't even count.
That you personally know.
Personally, no, I don't even know. Lots.
Mm-hmm.
Like all my family members, like friends. I mean, lots. Too many to count.
Yeah, I know. I got my mom, my dad, Kara. Leah and Jimmy are like flexitarian. They're like mostly vegan most of the time.
Who?
Leah and Jimmy.
Okay.
And then I got Dylan to go vegan. And then I have a lot of other friends who went vegan for a little bit and then maybe went back. Or a lot of my friends are just like open to vegan food, even if they're not actually vegan. But as far as actually 100% turned vegan because of me, I would say just those people. I've helped other people that like or like I have some friends who have gone vegan since I've known them, and I think I was an influence, but I think that they would have gone vegan probably without me.
I think a little bit of an influence would count. A
Okay.
little bit of an influence. I mean, a little bit of an influence. Microphone.
Then I would also say my friends Haley and Laura.
What if it was a big paradox, time travel? Craig's the one that made me go vegan, and then I made
I was the one who told him about ninjutsu.
Ninjutsu Jones.
People have given up on guessing. They haven't gotten it yet. Should we just tell them?
They're no, we shouldn't tell them yet, but I'll give them a guess.
Right,
Okay,
another hint.
it's a female vocalist, and she sings a popular song about this time of year, and sometimes it's a little
Sabrina
depressing.
said no, wanna guess.
No one to guess. I was just gonna say it's not Madonna, and Trinity's like Madonna,
Lady Gaga.
and it's not Lady Gaga.
No.
We're talking about this time of year, and it's kind of
Melancholy.
It's very melancholy. Though that's a really good clue.
Her style of music has been called sadcore.
Sad. Well, you just gave it away, I think, right there.
Did I?
Yeah, I think.
I
so.
don't know if you're not a huge fan of this person, then I don't
Joni
know
Mitchell.
that people would know that.
Clouds.
Oh.
any-
Sandra got it.
Sandra got it. Lana Del Rey. Summertime sadness. That was the clue. It was this time of year and very melancholy.
Mm-hmm. T. Goldleaf said summertime sadness. Sandra, did you know that, or did the hints help you out?
Exotic parallel. I'm glad you just asked that. Do we think that the Joey Carbstrong, Andrew Tate debate was good or bad for veganism? I have actually been. I haven't had the time to do it, but I'm trying to put together a reaction video for that. I've watched the video, which is like an hour and 44 minutes, something like that.
Oh, you said he was you said debating Tristan Tate?
Tristan Tate, yeah. And I could give you my thoughts right now, or I could just do the video. Should we just get? Maybe I should just give you the thoughts now, in case. I mean, I feel like it might be too late to do the. Well, maybe not.
It's never too
I could
late.
still do
I mean,
it.
the sooner the better, I'm sure. But
It is the sooner the better. But I did another video on.
I mean, we could just like have a conversation about it. Like you could say something and then say, "What is your guys' take?" or something like So it's not the same as a video.
Right, and I also don't think I'm gonna react to the entire video because it's very long. So I'll just take key clips from it. But that's funny you say that because honestly, I don't think it was good for veganism. I think it was a fail for veganism, to be honest. Just because of the amount of people watching that, and I don't think that Joey really came out on top on that one.
Weren't they not arguing though?
No, because he didn't want to argue. He's like, I got nothing against veganism. I'm happy that you're vegan. I'm happy for you. Tristan said that to
Couldn't
Joey.
he have just like talked about it though instead of like why
Well,
did he have to debate?
They weren't really. I mean, they said at the beginning they weren't going to debate because he had nothing to debate about. But they ended up kind of debating, going back and forth like on things. But Joey really couldn't. There's certain people that you either convince somebody that it's the right thing to do, but there's one reason that I think is legitimate for somebody not to go vegan. And that the only reason is that they just simply don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of those people, and there was nothing that Joey could say. And the other thing was Tristan was very educated. So it wasn't like he was uneducated at what's going on. He knew everything that was going on, and he still. But there was a couple of things that I would have said that I would have added. I think Joey Carbstrong is very good at what he does, but in this situation, it just didn't look good. And at the end of the day, you got all these people watching, and I think a lot of people that already aren't vegan are going to go and be like, well, I mean, I'm the side of Tristan, like, I mean, he's very charismatic and he's just going to go, and Joey just looked like he was grasping at straws, like trying to think of what he could say. And no matter what he said, it didn't really matter because
You just didn't want to?
Tristan's like, he would say, well, what about, this, like he goes, fine, it's fine. It's like, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care. That's what the world is. That it's a system to feed people, and if they're feeding people, then I understand that it's cruel, and he just didn't care. He's like, I wish it could have been less cruel, but that's the way it is, and I mean, on the other hand, he said, like, if you were just senselessly out there for no reason, no food, no nothing, torture an animal, he would do something. But if you're doing it for food, then he's got no problem with it. And Joey couldn't make a connection with him. He couldn't say, well, and then he started grasping it, like trying to do like theoretical things that just are not true, like science fiction. Like, well, what if they had, what if there was people not of God? Meaning, what if we raised people, like we just genetically cloned them and raised them and then killed them? And he's like, now you're just like off on like some make believe, like you're really trying to get an answer out of a make believe world. It just didn't look good. I don't know. That's my.
Because I know somebody else said that he like really dropped the ball. And I mean, he probably just went in. He's probably just used to going into a certain type of conversation, and it just went way left field, and he did not anticipate.
Well, here's the thing. Usually, whether they.
This is also off of never seeing the video.
Right,
I don't
right.
even know. I don't understand the context. I'm trying to think of like in his defense. Like I think he just was completely anticipating him to be a very different conversation. Just
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
threw him
and
off.
I think that Joey does a really good job when he debates people or when he talks to people, because he usually makes people, even if people don't, they say like, I don't agree with you, and they walk away, on those videos, the person might have walked away and not been changed at all, but the viewers at home and people that are maybe on the fence about it, they see that and they say, Joey just wiped the floor with this guy. And like, it doesn't matter if the guy wanted to go vegan or not, or thinks he won or not. Joey won anyway. But this Tate one, he did not come out on top like he normally does. And it just looked like he was like very much stressing of like, what could he possibly say next? And Tate was like, like, I don't know why we're doing this. Like, I don't know why. Like, I've got nothing against you. I've got nothing against vegans, but I'm not vegan, and I'm not going to go vegan. And yes, I know about the horrors of the dairy industry. I know about the horrors of factory farming. And he says all this, and Joey's like, oh God, I don't know what to say. Like, like at the end, I thought about it long and hard. That at the end of that video, I think it wasn't good for veganism, because people that are seeing this are just gonna. I don't think that people that are vegan are like, yeah. And the people that aren't vegan are looking at that going, yeah, this guy just sounds ridiculous, and Tristan wiped the floor with him. That's probably what the non-vegans are thinking. And they're just going to be like, well, I want to be more like him now, and like even solidify the fact that they're not vegan, and be like, well, I want to be more like him, and just not care at all. And it's like, you really don't want to have a debate with people like that, because if they know everything and they still don't care, there are people like that, and those are the people that are never going to do it. There's no amount of anything you can say to them that's going to make them want to do it. And it's overall bad for veganism. I think people should just stay away from arguments with people like that.
I typically don't really see arguments being very fruitful unless, like what you were saying, like with Joey Carbstrong, and like if he's doing a video, like he's making a video of it,
right?
Because the person he's talking to, their ego is just going to be bashed, and like they're just going to put up their walls and dig their heels in. They're not going to want to go vegan at all. But someone watching it isn't going to feel that way. They're going to maybe be like, oh, you know what? What he said was like kind of funny because it's like kind of true. And maybe they'll like consider going vegan.
We actually talked about that just a few days ago, but I've talked about that several times in the past. And being a long-time vegan, I've seen street activism, and I'm not saying that there's not a place for it, but what I've noticed over the years is it doesn't really work. It doesn't really get people to change going vegan. Like, people in the street, they feel attacked, they feel like they got to put their defense up, and usually it makes them like even more mad or hatred or animosity towards vegans. So I don't think that works. I really don't. And I'm telling you this by experience. It doesn't work. I mean, it might get maybe 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 20 people that might think about it and do it. But here's why people like Joey Carbstrong and Earthly Night are so successful with doing stuff like that. And that's because, not because of the actual incident of meeting up with people in the street, but the video for the thousands or millions of people that are sitting at home that don't feel attacked because they're not out there.
Yeah.
They don't feel like he's talking directly at them, and they can see how idiotic these other people sound and how they're being wiped the floor with. And then those people that are watching the videos of the street action are actually going vegan, and then that's where the turnover is. So whereas street activism, I think, never really did anything as it was
Like
intended
without a
to
video,
do
yeah.
without a video.
Yeah.
Nowadays we have videos. So I always stayed away from some of my friends or acquaintances that I knew that always wanted to go do street activism. I'm like, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't think I'd rather do something like more of along the lines of what I do now. But remember, with what I'm saying, I'm not putting them down. I'm not saying there's not a place for it, because if it works for one person, like, that's better than nothing, you know. But yeah, it's the age of the internet, the age of YouTube, and having videos to be able to sit there at home, not feel attacked, and watch this stuff that are getting thousands or millions of people to go vegan, and
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I've found just from experience that usually the best way to actually get somebody in your real life, not online, to go vegan is to just make veganism seem like fun and cool. Like I have a friend.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do. Yeah, like that's why like I have so many friends who aren't vegan, but we're like, hey, let's go to this vegan restaurant. They're like, yeah, of course, let's go. Like I'd love to go with you. Like we went with our friend who's not vegan in Philly when we went to go visit her, and she was excited to try all like the vegan restaurants. We brought someone else too. She was excited. They both eat meat. But it's because we don't shove it down people's throats. We tell them like, hey, you want to try this thing? And they're like, whoa, oh my God, I can't believe this isn't real cheese, or I can't believe this isn't real meat, or whatever. It's just because it just seems like fun to them, and we're just being nice to them. Like we're not shoving it down their throat.
I talk a lot about, I talk mostly about veganism on my channels. It's something that I try to inspire people to do. I try to help people with it. You know, I've been vegan most of my life, so it's like, it's easy for me. This is my life. It's been my life for like over 3 decades. And I try to get people to go vegan by like making it fun, education, and inspiring them. But when I'm out in the real world, like, kind of like what you just said, when I'm out in the real world with friends, I never, ever sit there and try to get anybody to go vegan. I lead by example, and if somebody's excited, then I'm more than happy to like talk to them about it. But I'm just going to do my thing, and I'm not even going to bring it up.
Yeah.
And if somebody starts asking, which normally they do if they're not vegan, then it works. And I've had so many people in the past just see that and want to go vegan. But
Yeah.
I never bring it up. I just go out and I do my thing.
It's
That's
just it's just human nature. Like people are more likely to want to do anything if they think it's their idea. They're not going to want to do something if you're trying to convince them to do it.
That's why I don't think street activism works for the
Right.
people that are being confronted in the street.
But yeah, that's how I got my whole family to go vegan. Who is more vegan, Chris or Craig? I'd say probably Chris. There's so many times when we went to like Expo West when I was like about to eat something, you're like, wait, is it vegan? I was like, wait, is it vegan?
And you're like,
And
oh
they're
my
like-
God, thanks, Chris.
Well, yeah, because like we went to like this place where they had lemonade. I was like, yeah, lemonade. Of course that's vegan. And then Chris was like, wait, is that vegan? They're like, there was honey in it. I was like, why is there honey in the lemonade? It's lemonade.
Well, there was
You should
another
use
thing that
sugar.
you were going to eat that they had like the vegan.
I just let my guard down too often. Chris never lets his guard down.
No, I'm like vegan power.
There's a lot of times when like I would say most of the time when I let my guard down, it's fine, because I'm just like, oh, of course, this is always vegan. But like then there's one time every once in a while when it's not. Whereas Chris always checks. He's like, is this apple vegan? What are the ingredients on this apple? Trini Vegan says Craigari. It's Craigori.
Corbett, I'm not saying it doesn't work at all. I'm saying there's a place for it, and it does work for some people. But overall, it's overall it does not work. Like, if you can get one person to go vegan, that's great, and I think it's worth it. But for the majority of people, it's almost like counterproductive, and that's my experience with it for literally 3 decades. So, people get confronted, they get defensive, and then they have animosity towards vegans even more. Usually what happens. But yeah, you're going to get people that are going to be like, oh, I don't want anything to do with this. I don't want to be part of this. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, you're going to get some people that are going to be. I'm not saying it doesn't work at all, but I think it's the least way to work something. Not everybody's going to start a YouTube channel. Not everybody's going to go out and do demos and talk to masses of people. So yeah, there's definitely a place for it. I'm not saying that we don't need it at all.
Mhm.
I'm just saying my personal experience, it's not the best. It's not the best way that I found to do it, and I just don't like confronting people. So
Mhm.
I don't like people confronting me, and I don't like confronting others. So
RDR Money said that both of us have had a huge influence on them giving up animal products for over 5 years now. Do you have any response for that, Christopher?
wait, what was it again?
RDR Money said that we had a big influence on them giving up animal products for over 5 years now. So good for you, RDR Money.
That's awesome. I love
Yeah.
hearing stories like that.
Yeah.
Seriously, if I didn't hear anything like that ever, I probably wouldn't keep doing the channel. But I've heard stuff of like how we help them in some way, shape, or form, and that just makes me want to keep doing,
Yeah.
what I do. But like without the channel, like I mean, I guess I started this channel like one of the first vegan YouTube channels that in existence,
He's the OG.
and it's literally helped. I've met so many people, and it's really helped a lot of people to go vegan. And this is honestly, before this channel, when I was younger, I didn't think I could do anything to help people go vegan other than if somebody like maybe at work asked me like, oh, you're vegan? And then I'd be like, yeah, and I'd maybe help them go vegan. But I didn't think, I used to have the mindset where like, I know I'm vegan, I know I'm doing something, and that's all I can do. And it's okay. Like if I can't get other people to be vegan, at least I'm vegan. But after making the channel and being able to be like, talk to masses of people and hearing that and having a cookbook that people have like come out in droves to see us on our cookbook tour, like that's amazing. Like it's something I never thought would ever happen, and at that point I had been like 18-year vegan at that point.
Yeah.
So already I was kind of a long-term vegan, and I'm like, well, I just kind of accepted that I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't inspire that many people to go vegan.
I actually really like the sales concept, which is like don't sell to the unsellable. Like don't waste your time selling to somebody who's not interested.
Right.
Like just spend your time talking to the people who are interested because they're the most likely to do it. The people who are asking you questions, the people who want to try your food, those are the ones who are worth your time. Because if you got to meet people where they are, not where you want them to be.
Yeah, I found you can't tell people what to do.
Yeah.
But you can definitely inspire people
Yeah.
if they want to be inspired. So you just got to lead by example. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I kind of keep to myself. I don't like
You lead
pressure
by
anybody,
example
force
and-
anybody. I don't make anybody feel
Yeah.
bad for anything. With the exception of my parents. They're my parents, if they didn't want me to do this, they shouldn't have had me. But they're the only people. I'm like, I just want the best for them. So like, I'm
Yeah.
like, come on.
Well,
But-
it sounds like you're kind of like jokingly shaming them.
Yes, obviously.
Like, yeah.
Come on, mom, dad, mom. I'm telling you, But over the years,
Firefly.
they're good. They're good
Yeah.
now. I mean,
he's
yeah, the
traveling.
little.
Hopefully, he doesn't go toward the big fire, the big light. Oh. Got some lights going on. Do those just automatically turn on when
What?
it gets dark?
No. Yeah. Sometimes if you do motion and movement,
okay.
it will. It's not It's not the best. It's like a solar power one that if it uses all its energy right now, then at 4 in the morning it won't even turn on when I need it. When I'm out here, walking down the Blair Witch Hill.
Yeah, I've had some people. Like, you probably had some people tell you too that you're not doing enough because you're not aggressive enough or something.
Don't listen to those people.
Yeah.
Live your own life. Do it.
Like-
do your own thing.
Usually, to those people, I ask them like, how many people in your personal life have you gotten to go vegan? Because I'm sure that by doing that, maybe you've gotten some other people to go vegan. But personally, like, are your mom and dad vegan, or like your friends? Did you get them to go vegan? Like, I don't think it works for like people you're close to.
Yeah, I don't even see it like that. I don't have like a book where I like count of all these people that I had go vegan. I mean, I can answer the question. I probably inspired quite a few, but like I feel like when somebody goes vegan, I feel like they made themselves go vegan.
Yeah.
Like maybe I helped them a little bit, but I don't know. I don't like to take credit for like I made you go vegan.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want them to go vegan because they see like if you're just doing it for like trendy reasons, you're not doing it for the right reasons. You're probably not going to stay vegan, and you're not doing it for the right reasons. So it's almost like, well, you're more a plantitarian instead of a vegan, because there's a lot of people that they go vegan and they talk about like, oh, health and all this, and then they're not vegan anymore. I mean, vegan has a clear definition, and once you make that, well, for me, for my mindset, once I make the mindset why I'm vegan, and that also that I don't consider animal, so if this can help anybody, because it helps me tremendously. When I say animal products and animals are not food, which means I can't eat them, like my brain says it's not edible, I can't eat it. It's either poison or it's no different than me trying to eat this microphone. So once you get that mindset, it's like, okay, well, what else can I eat? And literally, there's so much food that you can eat. So
well,
much.
especially in 2023. It's
We-
not like it's 1923.
We have another super chat
Oh.
coming in from our ubiquitous friend, the heavy metal vegan. Thank you so much. I don't see the goat there, but I'll give it to you. I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for this channel. Oh, thank you. Oh, there it is. Plant vegan. You do more than you'll ever know. Hopefully, John can come back and be a part of the channel again. I've been following Craig for some time. That's awesome. I love hearing stories like that. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for joining us and support. That's right. Timothy said it. It is a belief. It's not a trend. But a lot of people, it's just going to happen, as veganism. And I predicted this back when I made the channel. I said, you know what? The channel, everybody, people love zombies. Whether it's people might get like a little bit too trendy, but they always come back to it ever since the 60s. But veganism is something that it's a real thing. It's only going to get bigger and bigger because it's the right thing to do. It's not like some fad diet. It is actually a lifestyle. And I was right. Veganism from when I started the channel to right now has grown so big. And when in anything, if you have something that's growing that big, you're going to get people that are doing it for the trendiness of it, and they say trendy. Which kind of makes it look a little bit bad, but you just got to expect stuff like that to happen. It just is what it is. I'd rather have people go vegan or stop eating animals. As long as I don't really care why people are vegan, to be honest. I know why I'm vegan. As long as they're not eating the animals. The only problem with that is a lot of people that don't do it for the right reasons.
They don't stick with it.
Yeah, they don't end up sticking with it.
Yeah, and it makes it seem like it's a really hard diet to do or something like that, because they can't.
It's never been hard. Even in 1994 when I went vegan, it wasn't hard. The way I saw it, if you're watching this right now and you're not vegan and you're thinking about it, you really want to give it a go. The way I saw it as a teenager was a new chapter in my life. It was something fun and exciting, and I was doing the right thing. I really felt like this is a whole new thing. It's whole new. My life was one certain way all the way up until that point, and then it became something completely new. And I always looked at it as a positive thing, always. So, the way that the media or anti-vegans or certain people have turned it into a negative thing or a negative connotation where they don't even want to say the word vegan now on some food products.
So many things at Expo West are just plant-based.
Blows my mind. Yeah. I need to do I actually did do a video, but I need to redo it. My thoughts are all over the place. But I did a video on the difference between veganism and plant-based, and I kind of go off. So I want to redo that video and just give my thoughts because they're two different things. Well, the way I see it is like a big circular thing. So people that are saying they're just vegan for the animals, I'm vegan for all the reasons. There's so many reasons to be vegan, and there's really no reasons not to be vegan. But I am also vegan for my health. And the reason why is the way I see it logistically, or the way I break it down in my head is if I'm healthy and I live for an extra 10 or 20 years that I wouldn't if I was drinking, smoking, doing drugs, and eating crap, and I die, at age 60 instead of age 80, then that's an extra 20 years I'm out there advocating for animals. So yeah, I'm vegan for all the reasons.
Yeah, and I also don't really think that the cows, chickens, and pigs of the world really care why you're vegan. They just
don't want you to eat them.
I
almost said the bad word there.
Chris, I've never heard you swear.
I don't ever fucking swear. It's getting dark. I doubt you guys can really see us anymore. Can you?
We just have to move our arms
Here,
once in a while.
I'll move this so you can see more of a
The
glow.
glow.
You see that
You
soul
hearing some noise over there,
glow?
Zeke? You gonna protect us?
Yeah, he will. I do hear noises.
What?
Is
Yeah.
that?
What? Yeah.
Wait. Holy shit.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a person. Well, is there a person?
It's not a person. I think it's either a bear. Hopefully, it's not a bear. It's probably a deer hidden in the trees with its antlers. That was what I was going to tell you. Oh my god. There's something big over there. I can.
Zeke.
Shh.
Well, if there is a bear, then we want him to know, like, because.
I don't think it's a bear.
Yeah.
That would be my
I
worst
don't
fear.
think that there really are many.
There
bears
was a
here.
bear seen around here, like about 8 miles up.
But there's way more deer though around here. Right?
Wait. There's definitely something over there.
Oh yeah. It's not trying to be quiet.
I saw a big deer yesterday walking, and it looked right at me. I got a video of it and pictures of it. Here, stay right here. I'm gonna go grab my flashlight. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm getting a
I'll keep you guys company.
I will. He's keeping you company, but you guys can probably still
Swearing
hear
isn't
me.
vegan, bro.
I just want a flashlight because if this
Into
is a
the trees.
skinwalker.
Yeah, it's vegan for all the reasons: body, planet, animals. I eat more whole food, plant-based than anything. I have been eating very unhealthy recently. I want to get more on track, but I swear, like everywhere I turn, my family's like, "Oh, or like friends are just like, "Oh, let's go out to eat here," or this company sends me some dessert that they want me to try, or or like I go to a vegan festival. Like this weekend, I'm not gonna be eating healthy. I gotta be willing to say no more often. Because like my sister Leah, she invited me over for dinner last night for burgers, and I was like, I mean that sounds good. So I went, and then we went to go get like some Ben and Jerry's afterwards, and I was like, this is not healthy again.
All right, I'm back. Craig took my chair.
Oh, Ray, me. So. Haven't you seen Scream? You never say I'll be right back. If you think there's a bear, flashlight shouldn't be your
was a
go-to.
dark, scary
Here
night.
you go, bear. Now you can
see
see what you're eating.
Oh.
Well, so the thing about bears here in the Northeast, we just have black bears. They are very timid. They see a person and they run. So a flashlight actually would basically be like bear deterrent here. Grizzly bears and polar bears, not so much. Hey, Laser here. Chris.
What?
Laser's here.
Who?
Laser.
He's actually at my house?
No, he's in the comments.
Laser, what are you
Do
doing,
we have
man?
mountain lions? No, we got no mountain lions. We
there's
got
a
no mountain
monster in the
lions. We got no
woods.
wolves. The only predator, I guess you could say, is bears. But like I said, they're very scared of people. Unless they get accustomed to people feeding them, then they don't really see people as food as much as like a food dispenser. And if you don't give it to them, maybe they'll get angry, or they'll be like, "How come you haven't given me food?" So we really have like really no predators up here, which is
There's a
one of
bear.
the positives.
There's a bear up here.
Yeah. Other than Bigfoot, yeah, there's definitely some Bigfoot in these woods. There's some Sasquatch.
There's definitely something out there. See, people think, I don't know, just so people don't think that I'm making it up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely something hidden though.
I heard it. It was pretty loud.
I think it was a deer hitting its antlers against the trees.
Yeah.
Because I saw him yesterday.
Yeah. Well, those
still
motion
hear
detector
something
lights
down
don't stand very long, do they?
It's like, I don't know.
The bear wants s'mores. Well, hopefully without marshmallows. Do you want to sit here again?
Hey, it's okay. I mean,
Well, I want you to be able to.
yeah, they won't know which one's which.
Yeah, which one? They can barely see us.
I know. Let's see how much they can see us, actually.
The chupacabra.
Yeah, the chupala. Is that me? Oh, yeah, that's really horrible connection there.
Chris invited Craig over as bait.
I know. I'm actually a vampire, and this is the time of night that
You don't have to be the fastest one. You just have to not be the slowest one.
Right. What are we going to name this? Oh, S'mores with Craig? Wait, I hear it again. If something happens
I didn't hear anything
to
that
us, and like that would be the best live stream ever for them.
Or worse, just traumatic. Like, I'm never watching a live stream again.
Do you think this would go viral if we got attacked by like we're over here like we're vegan and then we get attacked by an animal?
Yeah. If you live stream for 3 hours, then I can show up.
If you stream for 3 hours.
I think I saw on Facebook where he said he was. I won't say because I don't want to dox him. But it's not super far away.
What?
Like you were saying, 3 hours away.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Although, is he like planning on going home, or where is he planning on staying?
Well, I got room.
Yeah, Chris always has room. There's always room at the Cooney Inn.
We're down at the Cooney Inn.
The Chris Tofu Inn.
I don't. How's that? I wonder how that looks.
Should probably be pointed at us though instead of. Like,
I don't want it pointed at me. I kind of wanted just like an ambient, kind of spooky looking, because that's why you can see the.
Well, what if we want it to be spooky? You should put it like down at your feet, pointed up at you.
But no, I mean look at that. Like you can see the. It looks like we're being cooked.
Here, this is what it looks like with the full screen. Yeah, I can hear something behind us too.
Well, that's the neighbors, but behind us is not the neighbors.
Yeah.
How about that? It looks like we're
That's good.
followed by a moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow.
Hey, we broke the 100 viewers mark.
Are you kidding me?
101.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah?
Since like a couple years ago.
103. Let's
103.
keep her going. How
Can
many can we get? You guys won't stick around for 150
Hercules Candy,
viewers.
who is this?
You won't do it. If we got 150 viewers.
If we get 150 viewers, we're going to do something magnificent.
We'll have a push-up contest.
Push-up, yeah.
No, you'd beat me. You do push-ups all the time.
I do push-ups. I do push-ups all the time.
You said do-do.
Who is behind the Hercules Candies? Cars? Kara? Is it Kara?
What? What did you say?
It's still your mom. It's still your mom
Who
and
is
dad.
behind the Hercules Candy? Yeah, my parents own it. Kara's being trained to take it over, but not yet. Still being trained. She has a lot to learn.
Dark and spooky night.
It was a dark and chocolatey night.
Chocolatey. It was a scrumptious. Now I can't see anything.
Push-ups by firelight? It's also on a hill.
Wait, we were coming up with different. What did we come up with when we were in
Oh,
Manchester? Band names.
Oh, did
2 days to August.
Mom commented something. She said, I might be traumatized if y'all get attacked by a wild animal. Oh, that's what they meant.
Wait, who
yeah,
said
that's
that?
definitely my mom.
Oh,
I,
is she
I
here?
told her that was going to
Oh,
go
it's Hercules Candy in the live
yeah.
stream. What's up?
Mm-hmm. Stay streaming until you get 1,000 or until Craig fights that bear like a real man.
Let's hope it's not a bear. I hope it's like a deer.
Yeah. Oh, it probably is.
There's a deer with a big rack on its head.
You talking about a deer still?
Yeah. It looked right at me yesterday. It just looked right at me. It didn't care. Zeke did not even know that it was there. Neither did Indy.
Zeke is the scariest bear I've ever seen.
Yep.
Aren't you, Zeke? Yeah, you're a spooky guy, huh?
We're having a real good time over here at the campfire. Come on over and join us.
No, we're not doing
The
that.
vegan no, you
You're
need
not
to go
climbing
sit
up
down.
on
Can
me.
we sit down? Can we sit down? Oh, you got some bad breath.
Wait, you talking about Zeke or me?
Yeah. You can't see us? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I can zoom in because it's not.
Oh, Mom said, where's the s'mores? We already ate the s'mores.
We ate the s'mores with your
the s'mores.
chocolate. Delicious.
It was very good.
But we used Biscoff. I
Oh,
wonder
yeah.
what my
Actually,
battery...
do you want me to eat another cookie?
Oh, I can zoom in.
Do you still want me to eat another cookie for
But
you,
then
Chris?
you can't really see the fire. That's the problem.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah, I want you to. I
Okay.
want you to.
All right. I mean, well,
want you to do that.
if you're begging me, Chris, I mean, fine. If I have to.
Is that a little bit better? I know you can't see the fire as good. You know, I haven't had to put one log on that fire.
Yeah, you haven't. This whole time you haven't had to tend to the fire.
I really got that fire going good.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I'm worried about is I'm almost out of wood. So if I want to continue this Dutch oven recipe videos, I just got to find more wood.
I have wood at my house. I think. I know my parents do.
Yeah. We did do dandies, and we did the Biscoff cookies. You can still see the fire? Okay. Hey, Mike, how's it going? I did give you a ton of dandies. You did a lot of work for the movie. Laser. And I think, what, both of your cars broke afterwards?
He's licking my fingers and looking for crumbs.
No, Zeke, you already got 2 marshmallows too many. I feel like
Laser got paid in marshmallows.
will work for dandies.
No, wrong hand there, Zeke. I didn't eat with my left hand. Actually, the hand that's petting you right now is the one that ate it.
Are we scared of the dark?
I'm petrified.
I am the darkness.
You merely adopted the darkness. I was
I
born
was born
in
in it. That's what I was just about to say.
You think the darkness is your friend?
Do you feel in charge?
You're like Ernie and Bert. I've been told I look like Beaker, I think.
Beaker? Well, that's not a compliment.
Hey, when's the new movie coming out?
Dad.
Oh, Dad said that.
Dad. Working on it now. Working on it now. I'm
Got it.
actually on your part. I'm doing the no egg Craig
The
edit.
fist bump.
The fist bump.
The fist bump that'll change.
Did I just give
Fist
away?
bumps in
Did I just
movies.
give something away?
There's a fist bump in the movie.
Wait a minute, what happened?
No, you can't let everyone know
There's
there's
no
gonna be a fist bump in the movie. That's a
Little
that's
dance
a
for dandies.
plot twist.
Steve's here. Craig's here.
Thought the
What did we got? What's
dog
our
was a
count?
baby bear. We are at 102.
Whoa, 102. That's like, isn't there a song?
Going
Got a
strong.
fever of a. Is that 103?
103.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get to 103 then.
We're so much fun. Are we really though? I
What?
feel like sometimes we're just boring, right?
What? Bert and Ernie?
No, boring. But maybe that's not when we're
Well,
like
101 people
5.
disagree.
100. Thank you guys.
So actually, Race Lever brought up something that's I think is interesting. I think I've talked about it with you before.
Beaker's not a compliment, but it
Yeah,
was
when he
accurate.
was saying, but it's accurate enough. So okay, my theory: there has to be 2 things checked off for you to be insulted by something that somebody says.
You got to be offended.
Well, 1, you have to agree with what they said.
Right.
And 2, you have to be insecure about it. So if somebody told me that I have an underbite, I would say, and?
And
Like,
you would be like,
I'd be like, yeah, I know.
you'd be like 8 Mile. Mom,
like-
spaghetti.
Yeah, I'd be like, because like I'm like, I agree, I do, but I don't care.
How's that look? How's that looking now?
Looks good. It's a little bit of a delay. So yeah, it doesn't really add to it very much. It's not super bright or anything.
Oh, I love those colors. We got a light above us. We got the Mordor in front of us.
And then it's going off.
What if I just
Really
turn
weird.
this off? Is that gonna do anything? Let's see.
It's not really adding too much anyway.
Okay. Oh, actually, it did. If I turn it off, I think it got really dark. No, maybe not.
Not that much.
Oh, it was the light behind us, I think.
But anyway, that's my thoughts. So what do you think about that?
I think your dad's home
Christopher?
relaxing. Nice quiet night, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Nice.
Dang, we're down to 95. I guess we are boring. 5 people said so.
5 people said we're boring. Oh man, they were like, "Yeah, we're out of here,"
Mm-hmm.
but we're still having a real good time.
We got 95 people though who said now it's down to 83.
I think it's just too
we're down to
dark.
50 people now.
It's too dark.
We're down
isn't
to 12 people.
What are they even watching? Nothing. it's too dark.
Yeah, I know. No, they can just hear us. It's basically
There.
like a podcast at this point.
Our podcast. They can see us now. They're right. Yeah, it looks
yeah.
good.
Dad, are you outside just hanging out?
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, I hear something over there. I thought. We're just.
Oh, it's right behind you.
They're lighting up dinner.
Wait, don't move. I got a good flashlight.
Bigger fire would be less boring. I want to live stream with you guys someday.
This
Let's
is
make
like
a
the
plan.
beginning
Okay.
of ET. You know,
The
they're
third
looking for him.
factor determining an insult is who the insult comes from.
There's definitely something down here. It sounds pretty big. What if it's just a chipmunk?
I could see that. But I guess it would still be like, are you insecure about it?
About if it's a chipmunk?
Make the fire bigger, will you, dude?
Oh
That's
yeah,
my dad said.
I will. I will, Steve.
It is for you, Dad.
This bud's for you.
Yeah, I guess it would also depend on like how much that person thinks about you is important to you.
Wait, Zeke's going over there now.
Yes, I am. I am having a beer. How late are you staying up, Dad?
Why are we being messed with?
It's someone on the live stream.
Oh, somebody came over here in a bear suit. I see.
Like that the bear coat from Workaholics.
Uh-huh. The weather
Better
here,
have my honey.
it's probably like 78 degrees right now.
Let's see, it is currently 73.
73 degrees, exactly. I'm too close to the fire. It seems hotter. Ooh, the no-killy Philly. I need to redo that recipe. It's just like, that's an old epic recipe. The fire will eventually get up there. It's starting to, it's a good fire. It's got a lot of hot coals. We could put a Dutch oven in there for sure. Hey, Craig, I wonder why this works for me but not for you. We got both microphones.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried it before at the shop with, well, you have a different cord
I do.
than I do. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what it is.
Probably why.
Oh, I think we figured it out. I'll just have to, you know what? If I could borrow your cord sometime just to try it out so I can see if it works before I buy it. Because if we do live stream from a phone, it's from an iPhone.
What's up, AJ? And I think what Tony said, it's 105 in Arizona. That's pretty hot. I'm glad I'm not there right now.
Oh, yeah, I asked my dad how long he's staying up, and he said, "As long as I want to. You're not the boss of me."
That's right, Steve. He's telling you.
He loves saying, "You're not the boss of me."
You're not the boss of
I
me.
think it was like from Malcolm in the Middle or something.
You're not the boss
Like
of
someone told him to do something like, and he was in line, and he just goes, "You're not the boss of me."
What are you doing? You want to go over here and sit down? Go ahead. Guard us. What's up, Jen from California? How's it going?
I'm usually getting ready for bed at this time.
Yeah, it's Craig. Well, we're on live stream. We're in front of the whole world right now.
The whole world.
We got Chris Chambers over here.
Where are we? Let's give him the address. I'm just kidding. We're at Woods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 510 Racine Boulevard.
We're at 1234 Road Street.
Yeah, we're in my backyard. Some backyard fire. The fire's got to get a little bigger.
An all-nighter. Oh, Craig is not participating in an all-nighter.
Yeah, an all-nighter. I got to go edit some videos.
Yeah, I have to sleep. If I can fall asleep at 10, that's a good night. And a lot of times at 10 to 10:30 is like pretty average for me.
10? Yeah, I go to bed at like 5.
You're on live and it's Friday, Craig. You're having a late night. Absolutely not.
I think this is the longest I haven't looked at my phone because the phone is recording us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hockeytown, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Favorite ice cream flavors. I always tend to go towards chocolate, but if we're talking about the Oli ice creams are really creamy and good.
Yeah. I
almost don't want to
like
promote them or anything, but
Oatly? Oh, Ben.
no. I gotta say, like,
If they
Ben,
make the best stuff, they make the best stuff.
yeah, they do, and it's what's my favorite by them? What was it? Is it the fish food?
I had caramel sutra recently. That was
Yeah,
very good.
I think it's the vegan fish food is like so
Uh,
freaking good.
I had the Americone Dream last night. It was very good.
Yeah, that one's good.
Netflix and Chilled is also very good.
It is. Oh, did I just get bit? I never get bit. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Who dares bite me?
What's everybody's favorite movie now? Let's get some movies.
Caramel Sutra is my favorite. Oh, good choice. I love the caramel. I feel like sometimes caramel can be kind of hard to find vegan. Americone
Caramel,
Dream for the win. Okay.
please.
Got some good taste in the audience.
You know what? I'll tell you this. Remember those candy bars I showed you guys by Sweet Hazel Co? They are delicious. You guys should make something like that at Herc.
What is it called?
Just make vegan like Snickers and Milky Ways and that kind of stuff. They would be so delicious, Steve.
We'll have to figure out. You know, I think even if we weren't trying
Beetlejuice.
to like sell them, even if we just tried to remake them, I think that would be really, really good for the channel.
Yeah, remake them. I'll come in and try them. Idiocracy. I just watched that not long ago. Lost Boys. That's a great one. Insidious. Somebody was telling me about that earlier today. Three Idiots.
Oh, after
Dodgeball.
after the movies. Oh, I think Chris. I think you know my favorite movie.
I do know your
and
favorite.
I think I know your favorite movie.
Yeah, everybody knows my favorite movie.
All right.
Midsummer.
Okay.
When they know.
Let's see if people can guess what
Midsummer is a good one.
Let's see if people can guess Chris's favorite movie.
Well, I mean,
first.
everybody knows my favorite movie.
Hey, not everyone.
Okay, anybody
be-
that doesn't already know, guess. Most everybody knows.
If you do know, don't write it.
If you do know, don't write it.
If
Linda's
you're-
like, darn it.
If you're 100% sure you know it. Okay.
Everybody knows it.
All right,
Everyone
all
knows
right.
it.
All right. What's
It's
my
E.T.
favorite movie?
No, I changed it. It's not E.T. anymore. It's not.
What's your
It's-
second favorite movie? That's maybe a good one.
Well,
I think I know that one.
maybe not my second favorite. It's really hard to get a second favorite movie.
Can I cover it and then guess what your second favorite is?
What?
Is it
That's one of them. I
Is
would
one
say
of 'em?
that's up there in my top 5.
Okay.
But-
What genre of movie?
Well, if you ask me what my favorite horror movie is, then we could do that. I do have a favorite horror movie.
Can I guess that one?
Yeah, A44. I definitely hear that.
Wait, can I guess it without covering the microphone or with covering the microphone?
Wait, what you're guessing my favorite? Yeah, go ahead. Guess
Favorite
my.
horror movie. I was gonna say 28 Days Later.
Oh, that's such a good one, but no.
Hmm.
That's up there with one of my favorites. I love 28 Days Later.
And I don't really know horror movies though, because I don't watch horror movies. Like when we went to we went to some horror convention, and then
Oh, Hercules. Your dad's listening and looking into Snickers and others.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
so
that'd
good. Was
be-
that
that- I
Galaxy
think
Bar,
that'd be-
Milky Way?
Yeah.
It was so good. If you guys
Yeah.
make that, oh my God, I will come over and try it.
What?
Pet Cemetery is a good one.
Do you remember what happened?
AJ says Interview with the Vampire. Interview with the Vampire is not my favorite, but Interview with the Vampire is the movie that I've seen more than any other movie in my life.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know if somebody said it and I just didn't see it. Let me see. Shawshank is a really good one.
It is.
I would say I would give you another clue. My favorite horror movie is also it's also a love story. And Trini, you already know it, so you shouldn't have been guessing it because you already knew it. It's Dracula.
I
We were
was
supposed
not
to let
aware of
somebody
that
else
movie
guess that.
even. Wait, what's my favorite movie?
Your favorite? Well,
I think you know it.
I know it. Should I guess it or
No, you shouldn't. They should first.
they should guess it? Okay.
I think
It's gonna be. I don't think they're gonna get it
Sandro
unless we
might
give
know.
unless
if
we
she's
give
still
some
here.
clues. Unless we give some clues, I don't think
Not-
anyone will ever
Not
get
a
it.
horror movie.
It's not a horror movie. It's a spoofy movie based on a 80s TV show.
Don't get too specific.
Well, I mean,
Actually, I don't think that many people.
I don't think-
I mean, it went to theaters. Like it was definitely like mainstream. But
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
Think I don't think it's super popular.
I've seen Sinister. Uh, Disturbia was a fun movie.
Hmm.
Stand By Me is one of my all-time favorites. Some of my all-time favorites, like E.T. is my all-time favorite, but then after that, like I don't even know what to like. We got Goonies, we got Stand By Me, we've got
AJ Vintage. That's not my favorite, but it's a really good one.
what Lost Boys.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is good. Not up there with my favorites, but yeah. Terrifier 2.
I think okay, Dad. If you're
Claudia.
still watching, can you guess what my favorite movie is? I think he knows. Trini says Airplane. That's a good one too.
Airplane.
I actually didn't really
Gremlins.
like The Shining that much.
You
And
do? Wait, you do?
no,
Don't?
no. And I read the book too. I didn't really like the book.
Friday
I was just
13.
waiting for it to end. I was like, I'm not into this.
This is Spinal Tap, turning up to 11.
Me, myself, and Irene.
I love The Burbs,
Um,
Monster Squad,
Dumb and Dumber.
The Never-Ending Story. I like those
Ah!
80s.
Oh, Mom guessed it.
Mom guessed it.
Yeah.
MacGruber.
This is Mom.
Mom's got it.
This Shrek. Someone said Shrek. I just watched Shrek the other day.
Chariots of Fire.
But yeah, no, it's MacGruber. Chariots of Fire.
The Goonies is one of my favorites.
And Mom said again, Craig's favorite movie is MacGruber. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of you guys have seen MacGruber?
I've only seen it once. A long time ago.
I've seen it many times. Actually, when I was going to college, I had a USB on my keys, and if we went anywhere and someone was like, "Oh, we should watch a movie," I was like, "You want to watch MacGruber?" I would always be ready.
You're just
I
handing
I was
out
literally
USBs.
walking around with my favorite movie on my keychain so I could watch it at any time.
Yes. Yes, Laser. I've seen Rubber. Evil Dead.
Dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car?
Yeah, I love comedies are definitely like my favorite. I would say action's probably like my second favorite. Okay, there's
Race Lover wants to know if your mom and dad are vegan.
They are.
They are.
There is an action movie that I think is very good, and I think it's a little underrated. It's called Nobody. Bob Odenkirk.
Okay.
Like
oh,
the
I did
main-
see it.
You
I did see
It
it.
was really
Yes.
good, right?
It was good.
That is really
Anything
good.
he's in is good.
I think I watched it. I think I
just
watched
saw
it with my dad.
I just saw
They
the
just-
bear with he was in it.
Hercules Candy just commented MacGruber again.
Okay, so MacGruber. So just in case, I think most of you already know this, but for the people that don't know what MacGruber is, it's a spoof of MacGyver from
Yeah.
the 80s.
Hmm. I watched a couple episodes of MacGyver, and it didn't really age that well. It was like really corny.
Well, MacGyver was amazing when I watched it in the 80s, but now, yeah, I can see what you said.
It is very corny
Yes.
and campy.
All the John Hughes film.
Oh, my dad likes Dude, Where's My Car?
He does?
Yeah. He'll quote it sometimes.
Oh my God, Laser was here. It was probably in December or January. Everything was frozen. I got a really steep driveway, and he's in the kitchen with me, and I just heard this loud noise. I go, "What the heck was that?" It sounded like the garbage men are here, but it's late at night. He goes, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe my car slid down the driveway." And I looked out the window, and sure enough, his Tesla was all the way at the end of the driveway. It just slid right down the driveway, and he's like, "Dude, where's my car?" I'm like, "Okay." It almost went into the neighbor's house. How many we got watching now?
82.
Oh, we're going down. We're yelling timber.
Because it's bedtime.
Okay, yeah, it's bedtime. What did you guys think? Did you guys like that I announced when we were going to go? What time is it?
It is 9:14.
So I've been almost 2 hours. Doesn't even seem like it.
No, it doesn't.
If this goes black, that means my phone died. Johnny 5 is alive. Tesla don't have brakes. Yeah, Tesla has brakes, but the brakes were all
doesn't
on,
have e-brake.
and it just slid
Doesn't have-
down.
Yeah.
The tires didn't move; they just
Slid.
slid. It was a sheet
Oh, it
of
was
ice.
just super icy.
Yes.
And then once it starts momentum, it probably just kept going. So what was the loud noise then, you think?
It was the noise of the car skidding down the driveway.
So it was like the tires on the.
And then when it got down to the bottom, there was like a little bit of like I don't know, probably where the snowplow salted and stuff. So when it hit that, it kind of skidded out, and it sounded like the garbage men were here. And I was like, wait a minute here, it's late at
So
night.
it didn't do anything bad to the car?
No,
Oh, okay, that's good at least.
no, it, only when Laser gets in accidents it does anything bad to his car. It's a mad, mad, mad world. Drive the driveway. Oh.
Did you hear that?
Glad you can join us, Vegan 35. I know, AJ. Same here. I'm up for a lot of more hours here. What will I even do? I got some videos to edit, and I got a movie to edit. I've been working on the edit of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I showed you some of it. I finished that one scene. I almost said it, but I finished the scene. Looks a little bit better, I think. Schlock? I never heard of that movie.
Schlock.
John Landis.
Have you ever heard of One Smart Fella, He Felt Smart?
I mean, is that a movie? Because I've heard that rhyme.
I love that. Everyone at home, you should try to say one smart fella, he felt smart.
Oh, here's one.
A couple times in a
Here's
row,
one.
as fast as you can.
Race wants to know a very important question. Craig, who do you love more, your mom or your dad? They're
Trick
both
question.
watching right now.
Trick question. I love them
Neither.
both the
No.
same.
I'm just
I
kidding.
hate them both.
No. You can't choose. You are two of your favorite YouTubers. One of them's your son. Thank you.
Timothy said, "LOL, fart smella."
That means a lot.
Timothy, did you know that before, or did I just crack you up? That was a totally mom answer. That I hate them both.
There's something out there.
There's
Something
a
is out
squanch
there.
in these
Wait,
woods.
something is out there. Wasn't that like an alien movie? Something from the '80s? TV show. Something is out there. I just like core memory. Hidden memory. Who do I love more, Craig or OKC? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's that naked dude again.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I've had two naked dudes come to my house.
Two?
Well, one at my old house and one at this house. Two
Oh.
different people. I mean,
Wait, I know about this one. I didn't know about the other house.
yeah, the other house, somebody came there that was naked. And what are the chances? They both came a year apart, almost to the same exact day.
Huh.
And they were completely unrelated incidents.
What as far as
Crazy.
you know, which house do you or do you think is better for filming at?
This house.
This house? Do you like this one better?
I like this house better. I love this house. The truth is out there. X-Files, my favorite TV show, all time. Naked zombies, pretty much.
Everyone keeps saying this or this. We should do like a this or that, but like
This or that.
an actual this or that, not like who do you love more, your mom or your dad?
Right. Let's think of a. Okay. Let's think of a
Like tofu or tempeh.
tofu or come on,
I'll say tofu.
tofu. Tofu. Why were they naked? I don't know why they were naked. They just were. They were naked. Technically,
Dad said I'm watching it. Better be Dad.
It better be dead.
Dad, it's you. Don't tell Mom.
That's what I like to hear. I will always be vegan.
Ooh, tofu
So
or
will I.
seitan. That's a good one though.
Well, it depends how it's cooked. Sometimes I want the seitan. Sometimes I just want the tofu.
Yeah, but that's why it's a hard decision.
If I could only eat one the rest, I'd probably still have to go with tofu.
It's more, yeah, it might be more versatile. But then I would have to pass up on like so many good vegan meats at like restaurants and stuff. But I feel like tofu is more accessible.
Yeah.
I guess I'd have to go seitan, I think. I mean, Mom, it's you. Don't tell Dad. I love you more, Mom. Don't tell Dad.
Tempeh is fermented soybean. A little bit different than tofu. I think they're both really good for you, but I think tempeh might be a tiny bit better for you. But I don't like it as much.
Trini had a good one.
What?
Guac or hummus.
I hear some
I heard it too.
gnarly stuff going on.
Yeah.
That sounded like something from Midsummer going. Somebody's like hitting a tree up there with their antlers, and it's not a deer. It's a human wearing antlers.
It's one of those aliens that the
Yes.
CIA is telling us
Oh
about.
my God! What if we got beamed up with alien? Like, dude, that would be the best live stream. I swear my phone's about to die. Probably. I don't know. Sweet or savory? It really depends on the mood. But I'd probably have to go with savory. What was the other? Guac or hummus? Oh man.
I'd have to go with hummus.
Yeah, I know you would. I'd probably go with guac.
You freaking would.
I don't like okra. I've tried.
We tried juicing it.
Yeah. Ugh.
That was like the worst video we've ever made.
Tempeh bacon. Yeah, I've got a good recipe on the channel.
Chris, did I tell you that I literally went to bed that night with a bowl next to me in case I threw up? Because I still felt nauseous on the way home.
Yeah, if you think about it now, probably, right?
I wanted to leave your house so bad, like as fast as I could, just because like the smell is still lingering.
Yep.
I don't know how you even went to bed in the same house.
Oh, yuck.
People were saying roasted okra. I think someone was saying like it's good in like a gumbo or something. They were saying that too. I would try okra if somebody else who is good at preparing it prepared it for
There
me.
was a bag of like breaded okra that I used to get like long time ago, like 20 years ago, vegan. I used to get that because there wasn't really too much other things to buy. So when I saw something vegan like that, I'd pick it up.
Trini's got a lot of good ones. Chipotle bowl or burrito.
Ooh, you know what? They're both great, but right now I'm thinking Chipotle bowl.
I like eating a burrito better, but you also get more food. But I think I just like burritos better.
Oh, he's just sitting right. I was looking for him, but he's just looking at me like, "What are you doing?"
Beyond or Impossible?
Neither.
Chris loves Impossible.
Okay, so if you want to be honest, like I don't, I'm still salty that Impossible fed us non-vegan food and lied about it.
Lighten up.
Yes, they did that. Still to this day, I'm mad about that because I take it very seriously, and they lied about it. So I do not like Impossible. But if I'm going to be objectively honest, I think Impossible tastes better than Beyond. But I never buy Impossible for that reason. But if other people buy it for me, then you know.
Okay, field roast or Gardein?
Gardein. Well, it depends.
I was gonna say field roast.
No, it depends what though, because like there's some Gardein things I really like, and so like the field roast like block of seitan, I don't really like that as much. But there are some other field roast things that I really like. They're what are they? Fruffalo wings and stuff like that. They got some really good stuff, and their chow cheese super good.
Yeah.
Super good.
Chow's good, and so I used to get the for sausage I would get tofurkey all the time, but recently I've been getting into some field roast.
Okay, yeah. Here's a good one: Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead. I would go with Dawn of the Dead.
Which one's a comedy?
Well, Dawn of the Dead would probably be more comedy, but Dawn of the Dead actually has a remake from like 2002 or somewhere around there that is actually a really good remake, which I don't normally like remakes, and it's weird because I was literally just talking about Dawn of the Dead today at Monroeville Mall. I wasn't there, but I was talking about Monroeville. That's kind of pretty awesome.
Good night, guys. Love you both.
Love you too, Hercules.
Who do you love more?
Who do you love more? They're like Chris. No.
Well,
have a good night.
Basil Tiffany said she's been pooping inside like a sucker.
What?
Because they were talking about pooping outside or inside.
Oh.
I actually like going to the bathroom outside.
Oh yeah, don't freeze your chow cheese. It says it right on the back. I made the mistake of freezing it. Not good afterwards. Didn't taste good.
Oh.
It crumbled apart.
Huh.
Ugh. Marina. Glad you did make it.
Just came home from work. Ugh.
Oh, so you're probably exhausted.
Aldi meatless meatballs are delicious. Yeah, I actually bought some the other day.
Oh my God, I got a story about all the meatless meatballs.
Oh.
We went to what? Oh, you want to hear the story?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was just saying, oh.
Okay, I was at Expo, and was I with you, or maybe I was with Cesar? But anyways, we came up to this table where they had different foods, but like I didn't recognize like the brand or anything because it wasn't really. They just made these and sold them to other people. And I tried. They said these are.
I was there with you.
Oh, you were with
I
me.
know. Yeah.
So they had these vegan meatballs, and I go, I go, you sure they're vegan? They're like, yep, they're all vegan. So I try them out, and I go, oh, where can we buy these? They're like, well, we can't say where they are, but they are at a very popular food chain. I'm like, well, they taste like Aldi meatballs. And she looked at the other lady. She goes, he knew exactly where they were from. And I go, well, you just confirmed it. Thank you.
I thought it was Trader Joe's that they said.
Was it? They're both very similar.
It was one of them.
Trader Joe's and all.
But no, I remember like you said it and they were like, what?
What? I think there's a video of it.
If it's not on a video, maybe if it isn't in a video,
Maybe I
then
dreamt it.
No, I saw it happen. I was there.
Yeah.
Either you didn't put it in a video or it's in a video. But
Yeah.
I was there. And
I hear something right now walking towards us. Dude, before you know it, we're gonna spot Bigfoot tonight.
He's gonna come to us. He's gonna be a guest on the live stream.
Veg or the vegan egg? Well, what's the vegan egg? Which one are you talking about? Veg or are you talking about just egg?
Is that like the one that we tried at the?
It's like the one where
hard-boiled one?
it's the powder.
Oh.
I would say the just egg is better. Yeah, Trader Joe's. I haven't seen their meatballs.
It's the Jersey Devil.
You had a huge graduation. You're exhausted, so I was right about that.
Oh, thanks, Linda.
And had to premiere reports and stuff. But now we're going to have long weekends.
Yeah.
Oh, enjoy your weekend for sure.
I had some frozen Just Egg at my house. Is that still gonna be good?
Yeah, it will, because
Okay.
I have some too. Because I got it at Bargain Grocery for 99 cents.
I really need to go with you.
Actually, I think it was $1.99.
Actually, I want to do a video next time we go to Bargain Grocery.
We should. They will love it.
Oh, they like it when you shoot videos there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're awesome there.
Cool. What's it? Well, I'll have to watch one of your videos to see what. Can you see like what it actually looks like in your videos, or do you just do like the hauls?
I've done videos where I've actually been in there talking to the owner.
Oh, okay.
You can do it
Check
in
it
there.
out.
They're really cool.
Okay. I'll have to check that out.
But sometimes it gets really busy, and there's like you kind of got to go your way through it. It's not like a regular grocery store, so people behind you will be like, "Get moving, get moving." So you got to go when like somebody's not.
Like early, can you go like when they first open up?
You could. I went the last time I went. I got there right on because like there was a big line behind me. Because it's kind of like you just kind of worm your way through the store, and there's only enough room for like one cart. So if you're in front of the cart behind you, you got to kind of like go so then they can go. It's kind of annoying.
Interesting. Wait, when do they open up?
I don't know, but I think
You don't know their hours off the top of your head?
they close at 6 o'clock. That's all I know. When do they open? I'm not awake. The skunk ape. Come on, we don't want to get skunked.
The skunk ape. That's interesting.
Oh, I've always wanted to visit Vancouver.
Can't believe we only had one s'more each. Well, the marshmallows are inside.
Well, I'll go get you some more if you want to make one more for the end.
I should probably actually get going so I don't not like right now, but in a
Yeah.
couple minutes or
We'll
so,
give
so
it
I
a-
don't fall asleep at the wheel.
Okay, yeah. So Craig's got to go to sleep. I'm like hyped up on s'mores, and I could probably talk for another 6 hours. But we got to get going. So if you guys have any last questions for the last couple minutes, shoot them.
Well, someone asked why vegan cheese is not cheaper by now. Like someone was saying the vegan tax. I mean, you have to think about like how many people are buying cheese versus how many people are buying vegan cheese. Like it's not going to be nearly as many. So like you can't have like the economy of scale with vegan cheese. This is like I think probably part of it. I don't know what your take is.
It should be going down. It's because the government doesn't subsidize vegan things like they do dairy and meat and the farmer stuff. So they subsidize those things. So even though it takes way more money if you broke it all down to make dairy cheese and stuff, they're able to sell it for very cheap, where vegans are not. So unfortunately, Companies like Just Ag and stuff, he wanted to make mass amounts of it so that he could sell it for a little bit cheaper. And it has gone down a little bit in price. Let's see, I saw a comment. Basil says there's usually 2 active serial killers in every state. Yeah, but how about if there was an active serial killer or even a dormant serial killer right here on this live stream?
What if it's both of us? Like, oh,
What if,
if there's 2 serial killers in each state, oh, well, we're safe then.
yeah, we're safe. We're great. We're great. No, I've seen that joke, that meme where the hitchhiker gets in the car and the hitchhiker asks the driver. He goes, are you sure you wanted to pick me up? I mean, you're not afraid that I'm a serial killer? And the driver goes, no, the chances of 2 serial killers being in the same car is pretty low. Craig's drive home is not that long. It's probably 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 18.
Yeah, maybe.
You're a serial killer, and he loves that granola.
Oh, yeah, I make my own granola. Oh, I got to make more yogurt, too, actually. It's the hardest thing about making granola, honestly, is like the timing, because I like to cook it for like 16 hours, so I either have to do it like the absolute first thing I do when I wake up, and then it's the absolute last thing I do when I go to bed, or I'll do it at like 3 p.m. so I can get it out at like, I don't know, 8 a.m. or whatever.
I know, Zeke. I know you're bored. You're just like, oh my God, you got like fish breath. Why? You didn't eat.
What have you been eating, boy?
You've been eating good, healthy food. Oh my
Peanut
God,
butter
you smell.
puffins.
You smell. What have you been eating?
He's a stinky boy, huh?
Yeah, but it might be a 15-minute drive, but it's all like highway.
Yeah,
and
a lot of
main
it's like
roads.
65 miles an hour,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Even if I were to walk, it would not be a safe walk.
People are like 15 minutes. Okay, let's do the math. Where are they located? They got people out there that can look at a picture and then like find on Google Maps where you are. It's crazy. I wonder if they could do it on this. Like, well, there's a couple of trees behind you. We saw Bigfoot. You guys didn't notice, and we'll figure out where you are. Antarctica. Well, I guess it's like really dark. I guess we should wrap it up, man.
All right.
Thanks for joining me and bringing over some chocolate and skewers.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime. We should do this like once a week. Well, maybe not.
Yeah. Whenever we want to.
Anytime you want to come over and do a live stream, we will do it. Otherwise, it'll just be lonesome me and
make
Zeke.
some food on the fire.
Making some food on the fire, Dutch oven style, or cast iron style.
Uh-oh, it feels like there's a bear licking my ankles.
If there's a bear licking your ankles.
In the woods, and you don't see it. Did it really happen?
Did it even happen? I don't even know.
Yes, once a week.
I
Once a
gotta turn
week is
it
a
off over
commitment.
here. Here, we finally got a light over here.
Like, I was doing once a week for my cooking live streams,
Yeah.
and after like 6 weeks, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Because I was like, every Wednesday I have to be home.
I mean,
It makes me feel claustrophobic.
I hate making commitments.
That's what I'm
I can't
saying.
commit.
I don't like it either.
It's like tonight. I'm like, oh, I said 7:30, and when I do commit, you better believe I'm always punctual.
Yeah, because like if I were to say, okay, I'm gonna do a live stream every Wednesday at this time, well, now I can never do anything on Wednesday nights.
Exactly.
Like that's how I feel.
Exactly.
I'm like, well, I can't do that. I'll just do them when I want to.
Well, everybody, I love you all. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you guys again soon. Until then, stay safe. Watch out for zombies. We'll see you next time.